So, Rabotai, the last thing that I have to explain for those of you who have a doubt, how is it possible that a body will be burned in hell when the body went to the grave? The soul went up to the court of heaven. The soul, how can you burn a soul? Can you burn now a spirit? You have a spirit in a room of a dead body or a dead person. If you have a torch and you go like this, would you hear somebody scream, "Aye"? Huh? Soul can go through the wall. It can go through glass. How do you burn a soul? How is it working? I'll tell you now and we'll finish right here. When you go to sleep, after a minute or two when you fall asleep, your soul comes out of the body and goes up to heaven. Every night the soul goes up and sign for what we did that day. That's why in the morning we say, "Modeh ani lefanecha, melech chai vekayam, shehechezarta bi nishmati bechemla, rabba emunatecha." That you return my soul to me with mercy, meaning logically it should have not returned based on my things. But we needed another day of life. So that soul, when a person goes to sleep, the soul comes out. He was asleep for 2 minutes. He went to sleep at midnight. He went to sleep at 2020 and woke up at 2021. But it was only 2 minutes. 1 minute to midnight he fell asleep. 1 minute after midnight he started to snore. His wife gave him a smack. "Itzik, you're louder than the carpenter across the street." He walks up, he's sweating, he's screaming, he's crying, "Give me water, I'm dying." What happened? He described the dream he had. 6 months of suffering. He was on a boat. The boat crashed, water came in. The boat broke to 1,000 pieces. It was in the middle of the ocean holding a piece of wood. Big sharks were coming. He saw their eyes coming near. And he said, "Whoa, they're going to eat me now." The sharks around. And the sun, for 3 days he did not eat, he did not drink anything. Then a boat came and the boat picked him up and he found out the Arabs from Lebanon, Hezbollah. They took him to Lebanon. Thank you. They took him to Lebanon, and now he was 6 months under the ground. Every day they beat him up, they break his head, they starve him, they curse him. 6 months of torture, electrocute him. After 6 months, he woke up. But it was only 2 minutes. Now he tells his wife, every day the torture he had to go through. He's already talking for 3 hours in details. Ahmed told me, and then Mustafa screamed, and Saeed came. This was very cool guy. There was one nice Arab. It wasn't so bad. Wait a minute, Itzik. You went to sleep at 2020. Well, you woke up 2 minutes later at 2021. 2 minutes you were sleeping. 2 minutes. You just started to snore after 2 minutes. How 6 months of events fit in 2 minutes? Good question or no? No question at all. In this world, when you are inside material, the body is material, you go by the laws of nature and the time over here, a minute, 60 minutes. Everything has to match to the time here. When the soul goes to the upper world, when there's no material, the time over there doesn't exist like here. Because time exists only where material exists, as Albert Einstein already told us, but the Ramban told us 700 years before him. But they don't teach about the Ramban in NYU University. They don't know who the Ramban is, so they gave the credit to Einstein. What did Einstein say? Time exists only where material exists. So, since there's no material in a spiritual world, how do we feel time? It's all a simulator, a simulation, just like in a dream. Hashem judge a person and he's going to heaven without the body. It's only the soul. The soul enjoy the greatness of Torah and unbelievable pleasure for eternity. At the same time, the soul can go to hell or to a worse place, which is Kafakela. You don't need the body to be burned. You can burn in a dream, and you scream and you feel the pain just the same. No difference. If you sleep now and you feel that somebody is burning you and you're going on fire and you're running on the street, I promise you, it's 100% the same pain like getting really burned here, without your body. And how long this torture will be depends how much Hashem will decide. It can be 1 year, can be 10, can be 500 years, can be forever. Depend on how many sins you did. So the question is, Rabotai, do you want to find out about it the easy way, or you want to find out the hard way? It's up to you. Nobody force you anything. I definitely won't follow you. I will not give you fines. I will not call to follow up on you. I wish I had the strength to do it. After 25 years I'm speaking, I already don't have the energy for that. I used to do things like this. Call people to remind them to put tefillin, call to ask how the conversation went, all kinds of, where do you have the time now to follow up on so many people?